found this very nice and peaceful place to sit, although I can't really prop this little camera up anywhere. One of my friends, the friend that I'm always talking about, she just came back from school from being in Vancouver, and she wrote me a letter actually before she came back, but the letter arrived as she got here, essentially. So I read it, and I don't really have a purpose for writing. I don't really have a purpose for writing a letter anymore because she's here, so I could technically tell her anything. But I definitely do want to write a letter because, in my opinion, writing a letter or receiving a letter is so much more, I guess romantic would be the right word, or poetic, than just maybe receiving a text. It really becomes way more of an experience than what you'd get from just talking or texting someone. I brought with me my journal, which I haven't touched in a long time. And I'm gonna write my friend a little letter in response to her letter that she wrote to me. So I'm editing the video right now, and I noticed that I started just talking whatever the fuck I started talking about and theorizing the possible reasons behind my ruts. So if you want to listen to that, go ahead. But if you want to skip ahead, that's also okay. I think part of the reason why I've fallen into kind of a rut right now is because I will unnoticeably fall into a pattern of just dropping things that I know do me well or serve me a purpose. And so I will just abandon habits and kind of parts of my routine that I know I do for a reason, such as writing on my journal. I stopped doing that before I started school, and I haven't picked it back up. And I know that writing and putting what I feel down on paper actually helps me, but I seem to forget as soon as I'm happy or I'm having a good time. I think that's also the case for a bunch of other things, such as exercising or eating well and taking care of my health in that way, like physical health. And yeah, I find it really easy to abandon all of those good patterns and good things as soon as I'm having a nice time, which is fair to say because of those actions that I do. I stop doing them, and then I start having a bad time, and then I wonder why. And then I have to relearn and remember that good habits are essentially making me feel good. For now, what I want to do is write a little response letter to my friend. I'll listen to a little bit of Glenn Campbell, although I don't have a CD player, but I just wanted to bring this to show it to you. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to a bit of Glenn Campbell. I'll sit here for a little while and just look at the trees and feel immensely grateful that spring has started. I'll just enjoy this little bit of time. I'm done with writing the letter for my friend, and now I'm just heading back home because yesterday I bought an insane amount of fruits and vegetables and produce, and so now I want to see what I can make with it. Among the vegetables I bought, there are beets, and one thing about me is that I fucking hate beets. Or well, I think that's a little bit dramatic, but I dislike beets a lot. In previous times, my mom has tried to make me like beets, and she has made me like beet smoothies, which now I think maybe making a beet smoothie is one of the worst ways to introduce someone to beets, but I want to try liking them and I want to try making something good with them. So I'm gonna head home and try to make something with beets. I'm thinking roasted beets with like feta cheese or, you know, some sort of roasted beet salad. We'll see. So I did end up roasting beets, and this is my plate. I made like a quinoa salad with sugar snap peas, lemon, broccoli sprouts, and cranberries, dried cranberries. And then I used the beet greens. I sauteed the beet greens with Brussels sprouts, salt, pepper, red chili flakes, some butter, and sauteed some shrimp alongside that. And then, of course, the beautiful roasted beets with a dill feta cheese kind of dressing. Hopefully, it's gonna be yummy. Should I try it? Live reaction. This is like the first time that I've actually like enjoyed a beet. Now I'm gonna eat, and I guess I'll see you again another time.